Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on the Highlands fishing DLC. First things first today, I'm just going to go and feed the chickens because they haven't been fed for a few days. I know they've still got plenty of feed in the feed trough, but I will just top it up just to make sure that they don't run out in case I get busy and forget about them. Wow, it looks kind of empty. There's not many chickens in there, it doesn't look like, but there must be. It just looks like there's only about 4 showing up for some reason, but I'm sure I've got chickens. Let's just tip that and I'll have a quick look to see how many I've got. Okay, so chickens, yeah, okay, I've got 182 plus, oh no, I've got loads, 182 10-month-olds and 182 1-month-olds, so I'm not quite sure why it's showing it's so empty in the pen here, but it is certainly full. This is, well, it's almost full, it's 364 in total it says there, and the capacity is just under 400, so I'm almost full. So we should be getting quite a few eggs being produced. I haven't sold any yet, I don't think. Did I sell some eggs? I can't remember. But yeah, there's 3 pallets plus a bit there. So they are producing eggs, definitely. The other thing I need to do is quickly go down to the quarry and deliver some more water. The water bag is already down there. But yeah, I've decided I'm going to kind of keep hold of this tractor as sort of doing this sort of job really, just tipping trailers and moving things around, moving some water, collecting water for the quarry and that sort of thing, so it's handy to have an extra tractor just around as just an odd job tractor really, rather than this isn't going to be used for field work anymore really, I don't think, unless I get desperate. It's just going to be for moving things around basically, and it's handy to have it around, so I'll keep hold of it. It's worth more to keep I think than it is to sell. It's not going to be worth a huge amount, and I'm not too short of money at the moment, although I do want to buy a new field fairly soon. So yeah, 250,000 seems a lot, but it probably isn't enough to even buy one field. I should think this field next to me, which is kind of the one I'm hoping to get next. I bet that's more than 250. I think I looked and it was it 500,000? Let's just remind myself how much that is. Yeah, it's 426,700. Although I do have a 30% discount of 128,000. So can I afford it? No, not yet. Yeah, I need more money than that to be able to buy this one field, so I don't have that much money, but it looks like I'm doing quite well. But hopefully soon we are coming up to the selling time actually. In fact, even today we probably will be selling quite a few things, so I think that money is going to significantly increase over the next episode, hopefully today, and maybe even potentially buy that field today, who knows, because we are getting towards that time. November, December, January are definitely 3 months where big money starts to come in. And of course we are still doing the ongoing castle project, which is bringing in money as well every time I sell there, and also the windmill, although the windmill doesn't pay me money for selling there because that's my own project rather than somebody else's project that I'm delivering to, so we'd actually get paid to deliver there, but it's still, when it's finished, it'll still be very good to have for processing the grain. So yeah, today I'm thinking we should be able to sell some of the onion products and maybe even the canola oil as well. Not sure about the eggs. I think the eggs are best in November, I seem to remember, so I think we might even be able to sell the eggs today. So yeah, there should be some really good money increasing today. There's my onion products all stacked up there, so we'll get them loaded up very soon and sold. I think the best price is kind of close between November and December, but generally end of November, so if I just I'll probably speed up time slightly, and then yeah, in a few hours time the price will be pretty much at its best, I think, because you could wait till December and it actually starts to drop, so you end up actually being better off in November selling stuff. That's what I tend to find. Right, I'll just leave that there for the time being, so I can keep filling that. I did just notice actually in this sale there is this trailer, flatbed trailer, which actually would be quite useful to have on the back. I'm starting to get the impression that this lorry is not big enough for carting all the products around, so I think if we go with a new trailer for the back of the lorry, that would be quite good, as long as it attaches. I think it will attach. I can adjust the attacher type, I believe, although it doesn't seem to be changing much visually anyway, but oh, it's changing the front, the very tip here. Don't want to make it too long, but it needs to be long enough that it's going to clear when I make the turns. Okay, so it's not quite the same colour. Unfortunately, there isn't exactly the same colour as the lorry, but I will go with that, I think. And we'll see how that goes. It's got auto load, which is, I'm assuming, what this blue frame is. That's not actually going to be showing when I buy it, but yeah, that's what that's for. Oh, I see, it's got extension as well. It's got the headboard on the front here. That would be quite useful to have. I think I'll keep that on. And then auto load, I don't need that because I've got the universal auto load anyway, so I should think it'll work with that. If not, it doesn't really matter too much, I suppose. But yeah, we'll go with that. Let's buy the trailer, and then we'll go and pick it up from the shop, and I can use it to start to load some products. So I'll head down to the shop with the lorry. It's got a tow bar on the back there, so it should fit. I might need to adjust the attacher type though, because yeah, I went with the medium one. I think I might need the long one because there is quite a bit of an overhang on this this hook loader attachment here. So if it doesn't work properly, I can always adjust it. It should be fine. The colour is not a bad match, I don't think. It's a similar colour to the lorry, but I don't think it's going to be exactly the same. Shame you can't pick a custom colour with that particular trailer. Sometimes you can, like with the lorry I could change the colour for any colour pretty much in existence, whereas with the trailer you're limited to those 5 colours. So yeah, I'll go and pick that up, and hopefully it will work, and I'll go and load up some products. Oh dear, that's a shame. I was hoping it would work, but no, it's not compatible it seems with this lorry, even though it looks like it should be. I don't actually understand why, because that looks like the exact correct attacher. Obviously it is a bit too low, but I thought by lifting it up onto there it would have still fitted, but it doesn't seem to want to attach to it at all, for some reason, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know why you can't lift this up a bit more to make it a bit higher, because that is very low. I don't know what vehicle that is supposed to fit, and there's no way, you'd have thought there would be like an option to have it like as a, so it steps up, so it's a bit higher up at the top, but no, there's no option for that, so basically it doesn't fit, which is a real shame. Don't know whether there's another lorry that it would fit to. Don't know what lorry would work with that. I'm sure I've used it before, I just can't remember what lorry it was on, but apparently it doesn't fit to that one. So I can't really think which one it would fit to. Really, it's that's a bit of a shame, because they're all going to have the same height attacher, I would have thought. That looks just as high, if not higher, than the one I've got. So it's a bit strange. Yeah, it's a bit odd that, I don't know. I'm sure, I can't remember which vehicle I used with it before. I'm sure I've used this before though. I'm sure I've towed it before on another series. I just cannot think what vehicle I was towing it with, unless I just had it on a normal tractor. But that's a shame, because I was hoping to use that. It would have been quite a good setup there with that, all that lot. But you know, you'd got quite a lot of pallets on, so a bit disappointing. I just can't think of a way of getting it to attach, because I've been trying to lift it and sort of put it in there, but it just doesn't want to do it. Doesn't seem to accept it. It's dropping down. I can't see it's just not letting me connect to it at all. Because that's too low, and then when you lift it up it still doesn't even recognise it's there. You can put it on there, not there, a bit higher. I had it up there before. And then I was hoping that when I drove forward it would drop down and hit it, and then you could connect, but I'm not seeing it. So no, it doesn't seem to fit at all. That's a shame. I can sell it again. Hopefully I'll get most of my money back. Maybe if I repair it. Oh no, it doesn't need repairing. So no, I won't get all my money back unless I repaint it. Let's just see if this works. No, even then I'm losing money, but never mind. Oh, disappointing. But never mind. Didn't lose too much on it. Only about, I don't know, what was it, about 5,000 or something. Okay, never mind. Let's go and load the products just with this lorry then. Just going to take a few more trips probably with some of the bulkier, bigger items, but we need to get some stuff sold. So I'll start with the what should I start with? Canola oil. Not sure. I haven't had that long there, have I? There's not much canola oil to sell yet. Maybe I'll start with the onion products. I'm not too far away from there, so probably go and get the onion products first. where is the best price to sell them. They're all fairly similar priced, but that looks like the highest for the onion salt. I think I know where that one is. It's down here. Yes, it is. It's the usual sell point I often go to. And then there's the onion soup as well, which the best price for that is, well, that actually is slightly less valuable at the moment. That probably would be better off in December. So maybe I'll just do the onion salt for today, and then do that in the next episode, or even maybe later on this episode if I move time on to December today. So I'll go and load the onion salt, and we'll get that sold. Well, that was good. We've certainly made some good money from the onion salt. We've still got the onion soup to sell, of course, and the canola oil. I've still got 393,000 in the bank, and we can now afford to buy this field. And I know what it's going to cost now. It's going to cost 298,737 with a 30% discount. Although we can get up to 35% discount. So if I do one more contract, then I will be able to get that field bought. I just need to find a contract for the right landowner, though. Let's just have a look. Yep, there's a few. Should we do the mowing or the hoeing contract? The hoeing contract was going to be quicker, although it'd be quite fun to use this machine. So let's borrow the items for that one, and we'll go and have a bit of mowing, do a bit of mowing before we sell the rest of these. Well, the canola oil pallets, there's only two. Two of them are sunflower oil, two of them are canola. So yeah, I was a bit late in getting this built. Unfortunately, there's not going to be that much to sell. Although we do probably have until January, I suppose, where the price is still reasonable, so it doesn't matter too much about them not all being ready today. But I'll move the sunflower oil pallets just out of the way, because I don't want to load them. Not yet anyway. We'll be selling the sunflower oil in about February or March, I think. So we've got two pallets here to sell, but we'll do that later on. First of all, let's tab over to the mower. I haven't used this for a very long time, so this will be quite good fun. We'll get the mower on, and we'll go over and do that bit of mowing, and then we'll get a 35% discount on that field that I was just looking at, and hopefully get that bought, and we'll have another field to work on in the future. I know it's not the best soil type, but it's not too bad, and it's a big field, so that kind of makes up for it, I suppose. Right, so I better just check where I'm actually going. Let's see where we are actually going. Field 31. Okay, that's not an easy journey. We'll have to come down here and then up past the quarry and stuff, round past the castle, and it's that field there. I could go that way round. What's quicker? That's a good question. Is it quicker to go round here? I could try that. Yeah, I'll probably go right just for a bit of variety. I go the other way quite a lot. So we'll head over there, put the flashing lights on, a bit wide. And yeah, it's not the quickest either. It's 27 miles an hour. Could be worse, but it's a bit slow. So I'll head over there, get that field cut, and then we'll get that field bought. Contract complete, so I'll collect the money for that, and also that means I've got a bit more money in the account and I can afford to buy that field with the biggest discount possible. So we get now a 35% discount from Katie to buy that field. Let's buy that now. So it's 277,399, which has used up most of my money, but I now own a much bigger field, my biggest field by far. And does it have a crop in it? I didn't even look. No, it hasn't. So I need to get that spread with lime. It's actually a good thing in a way that it's got no crop, because it means I can get the best possible yield out of this field for the first harvest. Obviously it means I do have to drill it myself though. I need to purchase the soil information, which is a bit expensive for this field. It's quite a big field, but it's worth doing. So there you go, there's the soil type. Not brilliant, but it also could be a lot worse. There's a bit of loamy sand in there, which is not good, but there's also a bit of loam, so that is good. And there's a bit of average as well. There we go, so I now own that field 25, and it will need to be spread with lime. Yep, so that'll be the next job then. Let's get the lime spreading done. I'll go and put the spreader on. Shall I use the JCB? Yes, let's use the JCB for this, because it's nice and fast. And the spreader is round here, in the shed round this corner, so round the next corner, not in that shed, it's in this one over here. I'll get the spreader put on and we'll go and spread our new field with lime. Okay, so we've got the new field finished and, well, spread with lime anyway, ready to plant. Not going to be planting it yet though, of course. We're going to be planting that in the spring. Probably do soybeans in that one actually, because it doesn't have fertiliser, so that'll save me quite a bit of money if I do soybeans. It doesn't require any fertiliser, and that's a big field to put fertiliser on. So yeah, I think we'll do soybeans in that one, and then well, I'm undecided about which fields we're going to do yet in the spring. We'll have a think about that nearer the time. But yeah, that's going to be one of my spring crops. Obviously the winter crops are already in the ground, these two here, and there's a few others, so they're growing. So I think we're going to have 4 fields, I think it is now, to plant in the spring with spring crops. So we'll get that done. Oh, bit busy this road at the moment. I'll let that one go. Eventually. Right. Let's get back to the yard and drop this off, and then we'll hopefully go and sell the eggs then. There's the eggs and the canola oil to sell. I want to finish the episode off with a bit more selling so we get a bit more money back in the account. Not that we're doing too bad actually. 121,000 in the account's not too bad, considering I've just bought quite a big field, but yeah, it'd be nice to get a bit more in again. So we'll get that done in a second when I've dropped this off. I do kind of regret using the JCB. It's not quite powerful enough for this. Very heavy going up the hill with this on, so yeah, probably the New Holland would have been a better option for this, a bit more powerful. But either did it, got the job done, so not terrible, just would have been nice to have a little bit more power, because doing sort of 6 or 7 miles an hour up the hill was a bit slow. But alright going down the hill. Anyway, yeah, so we'll drop this off in here, and then jump onto the lorry again. We'll load up with the, well, I think there's probably 2 or maybe 3 pallets of canola oil now, if we're lucky. And then there's the eggs as well to get loaded, and I'll go and sell them. Well, we'll double check the price of eggs first before I do go, because I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is the best month for eggs. Let's just check. Where are eggs? Eggs down here. There we go. It is, and they're already dropping in price. Wow! So we need to get them sold straight away. So the Seaside Restaurant is the best place for that, and then the canola oil is best priced at. Well, that processing plant, won't be a sell point, will it? I don't know, because I'm leasing that. So the next best price for them is 5,900. That one, I think. The Fish Food Factory. I know. I can't take it to there, can I? Because is that a sell point? Let's just check. Oh, maybe it is actually. I'm not sure. Is that a production or a sell point? I'm a bit cautious of that one, because it's blue like production. Let's go to the one that's definitely a sell point. Actually, I could just go to the Seaside Restaurant. It's the same price as the other place, as the eggs. So it would just take it all to the same place. It's easier. It's still not a bad price that. So yeah, we'll go to the same place with everything. So the lorry is here. We'll get the canola oil there. They're all canola oil. That's good. So we'll get those 3 loaded on, and then we'll go and pick up the eggs as well. And we'll go and sell those products. It's not going to be a huge amount of stuff to sell, but we should still get a reasonable amount of money for them. And in the end, it turns out I didn't probably need the flatbed trailer on the back at the moment, because we've managed to fit everything on here, but it's more for doing the sort of windmill, sawmill products, and the bales would have been useful to have the extra flatbed on the back for doing this. But yeah, it wasn't essential. I don't really need it. It's just it would have been nice to have it, and I thought it looked quite good as well. But never mind. We couldn't get that, so we'll just have to make do with what we've got. So I'll go and load the eggs, and then we'll go and sell these 2 products and see what we get for these.
Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself. And the way of how you dwell, I get it, don't you get it? Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself. And the way of how you dwell.
There we go, so that wasn't bad at all. Back up to £169,000 in the bank. Pretty good. I've just loaded these products for next time. We'll take these up to the windmill and the castle, along with any stone products as well that we've got. But we'll do that next time, because that's going to take a bit of driving, and yeah, I think we'll just give it a bit more time to produce some more as well, and do it next time and get them delivered. But overall, a very, very productive episode today. Really pleased with the progress. We've obviously got our biggest field now. That is the biggest field that we own, and possibly one of the biggest on the map actually. Looking at it, is there a bigger one? Probably isn't. It's 13.2 acres. I think that might be the biggest on the map. Wow, I didn't even realise that when I bought it, but yeah, I think it is. So yeah, even though the soil type is not amazing, it's still going to be very profitable to own it, because obviously the size of it, get some decent crops off there. Also hoping to get some of these over here. These number 2's a pretty good one, reasonable. So hopefully get that at some point. Yeah, that'll be, how much is that one? Just out of interest, 15% discount at the moment, so can't afford it at the moment. But it's 276 without a discount. But maybe next time, or well, maybe in the future. Probably not next episode, but we'll see how much we make from the next load of selling, because we've got, of course, the other onion products to sell, and other products that we're making as well. So, hoping for the best. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for today. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.